Alright, shall we head back to the Monster's Castle? Or have I dropped by to see everyone already? Everyone has been waiting for you a long time. Make sure you drop by and see everyone. Can I head back now? Did I miss someone? Go back. Oh, no, not yet. Wait, go back. Yeah, go back. I've traveled around the world with Galda and Alice. I have seen a lot. But alas, we come back to the Monster Lord's castle. Whew. I'm tired. Welcome back! And well done, Luca! You survived the test! Now claps her tail, switching back and forth as I come back. Test? What? What are you talking about? I try to ask Alice, but she doesn't show any emotion. You received a lewd invitation in each place, didn't you? I was actually the one who put the plans forward for them. It was a test put on the one who could become the Monster Lord's husband. A test to the spirit to see if he can resist temptation. Eh? Seduce the hero? If I do that, the Monster Lord would be furious. No, she's alright with it, I suppose. Yes, alright. Everyone in the village would be so happy. And me too. You'd be a wonderful addition to the village. I'll cooperate and try my best. Oh no. I'm not thinking of my own lust. It's all for picking a proper husband. Yes. We can play with him as much as we want forever? You don't mind if we kidnap him and gangbang touch him all night and all day? Luca! The Monster Lord won't kill us? If you can guarantee that, then of course! We'll get him no matter what. Ensnare Luca and make him ours? Cause him to succumb to lust and be our group toy? This is an incredible chance for our race. I'll collect everyone right away. We shall plan this perfectly. Tempt Luca as part of the test of the Monster Lord's husband selection? I wouldn't mind stealing her spouse. A test for a husband? I don't care about that. I'll make Luca take responsibility. I won't participate in that farce. Well, that's what I thought you would say. Well, if you're begging so much, I could try. You must become stronger than the Monster Lord to become her husband. You cleared that one during the fight against her in the castle. Further, you shook off all attempts at temptation. Therefore, as the Monster's guardian, I approve of you marrying her. Eh? If Tamamo recognizes you, then I can't help it. Of course, I wouldn't mind if you were my husband, but Baka. What are you saying? This is too sudden. It's not sudden at all. You're just dense. I'm surprised the black hole hasn't collapsed around that head of yours. As you know, I can only marry someone stronger than myself. If it isn't you, I'll never be able to marry anyone. Oh well. Jeez. What's with that defeatist attitude? Even though you've been thinking of nothing but Luca spending that entire month at his bedside. No! I didn't! This is all so sudden. Am I not good enough? What do you think of me? Eh? Wait, no, Of course I don't think that. How shall I convey it? Straight out! I'm tired of this roundabout shit! Alice. Because you were with me, I could fight against any enemy. That was all thanks to you that I was able to save the world. You gave me strength and courage. You're the one who made me who I could be. Okay. Alice, I love you. Luca, you saved me from my own regret and self-sacrifice. Because I have you, I can overcome any difficulty. So, I give my life to you. Luca, I love you too. Alice, Luca. I've been forgotten. Anyway, the marriage is assured now. Now, as proof of your marriage, perform the ritual of breeding. Hurry up and make a child! I was like, I'll do one better, I'll make two. Make a child? No, that's way too fast. Hey, Alice? Marriage is one thing, but children right away? Well, I'll let you make a child with me. I'll let you impregnate me. I'll give you 2 children. 1 boy, 1 girl. That'll be our compromise. Eh? What? Alright, this part is all you 2. Luca, don't die. What does that mean? What do you think it means? Don't die. With that, Tamamo leaves. Alice and I are alone now. Let's at least go to your room. We're doing it right here on the floor, in the middle of the corridor, as everyone passes by. Now come on, let's meet. Don't misunderstand me. This isn't a normal meal. Wait a minute! I need to mentally prepare myself. With a smile, Alice reaches for her own place. Using her fingers, she exposes herself to me. And there's the happy couple. I actually don't really need to censor a whole lot here, except for the butt that's showing. Ah, and she put her ribbon back on. How cute. Alright. Well, it was over. I was barely able to breathe and walk. It took a full week to recover. During my journey, I fought a lot of battles. But mating with Alice may have been my biggest challenge yet. And there we go. It was nice to play this one again. It's been a long journey. And it's still going on. Still got the Paradox playthrough going on. And we'll continue on until part 3 is released. And I'll be doing that one. What to fill in this one's gap with? I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But anyway, this game is always a pleasure. And then, half a year later, I wonder if this is before or after he ends up going to the Monster Girl Island for that collab. Alright, Luca, where to next? We haven't been around Grenoa recently. I heard there's a food-based festival going on. You still think with your stomach, I see. Well, yeah, she's eating for 3! Alice and I are still traveling around the world. This world where angels, humans, and monsters can all live together. Of course, there are still small fights every so often. So, as fake hero and monster lord, we try to solve them. At the same time, Alice uses it as an excuse to eat her way across the world. Coexistence, huh? The world sure has changed a lot since then. There are a lot of small disputes all over the place, with either humans rejecting monsters or monsters rejecting humans. But despite that, peaceful coexistence has flourished at an ever-increasing rate. We came together to fight against Silius, and that common enemy proved a start for our bond. While that memory is fresh in our minds, we will strive for peace. But our children, and our children's children, will they keep that harmony alive and live on in peace? Well, if they get to live is the big question. What happens then will happen. Right now, what we can do is teach more people how to live together. That's right. We can't take responsibility for future generations that aren't even here yet. We only make the world the best it can be for them to be born into. I'm sure they'll inherit this world. A world full of children created from people, monster, and angels living in harmony. Someday our differences won't matter at all. That's right. They'll love each other. As you and I love each other. Yes, just like us. That reminds me, I meant to ask her something. There's something bugging me about those rules around who the Monster Lord can marry. Yeah, I also had a question. You said that a Monster Lord can only marry someone stronger than themselves. But what would you do if there was no human like that you liked? If no human was ever stronger than you? Seems like a crazy rule. It's more like it was created to make sure a Monster Lord would never love anyone. That's simple. You make yourself weaker than the man. A Monster Lord who truly loved a man would seal themselves and take human form. Naturally, they'd have to give up the throne. Seal themselves? For love? Even give up the throne? After sealing themselves as a human, they spend the rest of their short lifetime with the man they love. So they would shorten their own long lives just like that? That's difficult. Why live a long life of loneliness when you could have a short life of intense love? I know the feeling well, Alice. Those rules were put in place after the horrors of Alphys VIII. It was probably Tamamo's influence. If a Monster Lord were to fall in love with a man, they need to quickly retire and be happy. It was her intention, I'm sure. Which means that that only makes sense if a big factor of why Tamamo had that rule in place is if a big problem was that the Monster Lord fell in love with Heinrich. Which, in turn, would make sense as to why she would go around with him across the world, just like Alice, to make him stronger than her, so that way they could get married. If that's what she wanted, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, that's an interesting twist on things. Thus, the Monster Lord can only marry a man stronger than them? It's true, without a certain amount of power, a man wouldn't survive the first night of sex. But even then, they wouldn't need to truly be stronger than the Monster Lord herself. Those rules were created on the assumption that a human male wouldn't exist who was stronger than the Monster Lord. Outside of extremely rare aberrations like Heinrich, that is. Yeah, case in point. Wait, what am I saying? Before that rule, there was no reason for her to do that. Okay, never mind. It was just that she was in love with Heinrich, and that was part of the issue. So that's what it was about. To throw away such a long life for the man you love? That's a tough decision for someone to make. I wonder if it was the same for my mother. I'm sure it was. You chose to finish the rest of her life as a human even after your father died. I'm proud to call her my mother-in-law. Hey, Alice, how long do you think my lifespan is? My angel half-lifespan take priority? Will it be the same as a normal human? There's no doubt that will be longer than normal humans. As for how long, I don't know. It's possible I could even be longer than mine. If that's the case, I'll go together with you. And let's be married until the very end. Well, I suppose we'll know more in around 60 years. Before talking about that, we still have a lot more to do. Just like you said, Alice. Let's do the best we can for this world to hand off to the next generation. Yes, and then we'll trust it to them. And then these two twins, too. With a smile, Alice gently rubs her stomach. For the sake of those to come, we must make this world one where everyone can live in peace. We'll continue traveling and working for the brighter world. Both Alice and I. Together! Our adventure isn't over yet. No, it is not. Not by a long shot.